Can you sing happy birthday to him?
Happy birthday to Pop. And Pop Carol.
Tell me what you like to do with Pop.
I will play with Pop.
What do you like to play?
I was riding.
Do you like to play in Pop's truck?
I like playing Pop's truck.
What's your favorite thing about Pop? Can you smile for him? Smile real big. Say happy birthday, Pop. I'm your girl.
Happy birthday, Pop. I'm your girl.
And do you have anything else you want to say to Pop?
Happy birthday to Pop. Happy birthday to Pop. Sing it.
Grayson, how old is Pop?
He's two like me.
Pop's 2 like you?
Yeah.
Is he a big boy?
He's big boy.
Do you love Pop?
I love
What do you like to do with Pop? Play upstairs?
Pop. Yeah.
Does Pop give you what you want?
Yeah.
Say, I love you, Pop.
Love Pop.
Tell him what is... Oh, how old is she? No, don't squish her. Tell Pop who that is. Tell Pop. Say, this is my baby sister.
Baby? It's my baby sister. No, take it off your eye. Off your eye. You take it off.
This is Sydney Hope, 3 months old.
Carol.
Hey, Sydney.
Hello, Alan. Stop. Well, Susan instructed me that we have to make a little videotape of our memories of you over the past 8 years I've known you. I think I have some pretty significant ones. Some that I'll cherish with me pretty much through the rest of the days of my life. Some of the memorable ones is the first time I ever met you. I was pretty excited about meeting you and getting to know you. And I'll never forget, we walked into the kitchen, and of course Kevin Cortez was there. We can't forget him. And Susan introduced me to you, and I was like, hello, Dr. Pullick, I'm Al Blunt. And I'll never forget the words you spoke to me. You said hi. And then there was a little bit of silence, a little awkward silence, but that was okay. And then you just turned around and went to your back to your bedroom. And I was like, I got him. He likes me. No, and then I got to know you a little better, and Susan and I continued to date and fell in love like young people do. And decided I wanted to take her hand in marriage. And of course, the appropriate steps would be to ask her father for his blessings. And finally worked up my nerves to talk to you about it and let you know my feelings about your daughter and what my intentions were. And I'll never forget, Amanda was building her little house in Ruston. And you and I stepped out on the back porch and we really had a moment alone together, you know, just to kind of talk and be men. And I said, Dr. Pullick, I believe I want to marry your daughter, and I love her very much, and I want to spend the rest of my life with her. And I'll never forget the words you spoke to me. You said, well, I wouldn't be surprised. Those are just a couple of funny memories I have, but now that I have 2 daughters of my own, I fully understand the reaction that I got. But all kidding aside, I've enjoyed being a part of your family. I appreciate all the words of wisdom and encouragement you've given me. I just hope you have a great 60th birthday. Happy birthday, Don.
Okay. Daddy, we're supposed to do a video for you for your birthday to tell you, well, Mom said we need to tell you a memory that we have with you or something special about you. Anyway, happy 60th birthday. We, the first thing that came into my mind about a memory with you was you always took us to school until we were old enough to drive ourselves. And when you would take me to Eastside, you would make me get out at that red light. I hated that. I thought that was so stupid. Anyway, I had to get off at the red light and walk across the street and go through the back of the school. And you know, I never liked that. And then another memory I have with you is the first year we went snow skiing, and Amanda and Robin went with Kanakuk. And so Mama and Daddy and, you and Mama and Aaron and I went to Breckenridge, and we were skiing, and when you fell and hurt your leg, and you said that I just skied on past you. Anyway, I must have not known that you had really hurt your leg. But I've got a lot of good memories with you, a whole lot. I got a lot of good stories because you've been such a great dad, and you've been there for us, and you've done so much with us. Thanks for coming to all my ball games, all my boring stuff. Thanks for everything you've done for me. Spiritual leader. I've always been able to ask you questions, and I love you, and happy 60th birthday.
Hi, Daddy. I thought I would give you some things to reflect on as you approach your 60th birthday. First, black socks and white tennis shoes do not mix. Please never wear this combination together. The second thing is I still have no interest in riding in Old Blue. It was cruel and unusual punishment to take your children to and from school in that old blue truck. The third thing is leftovers. I still do not eat leftovers. There is no reason to have to eat the bread as long as it only has a little bit of mold. I hope you reflect on these things as you enjoy spending time with your family and friends on your 60th birthday. I love you.
I just want to say a couple of things that bother me. When you wear your funky colored knee socks with your white tennis shoes, and when you wake us up and sing good morning to you. But I love you anyway. Happy birthday.
Pop, just a word of advice for your birthday. If you decide to go fishing, try and stay inside the boat. Happy birthday, I love you.
Few words concerning how much you mean to me. I have a lot of Uncle Tommies, and I love all of them very much. My favorite memory of you is really an impression that I carry of you, that all of our family gatherings were so crowded and busy and tense and full of activity, and you're always so calm and relaxed and cool. The picture of serenity. I guess it's true what they say about opposites attract, huh? But anyway, I wanted you to have a happy birthday and many happy returns. You certainly carry it off well, and see you soon.
Glad to participate in this momentous occasion of your 60th birthday. Think back of all the years that I've known you, which I guess it's been since Terry and I got married, about 19 years. That would make you, gosh, a young man of about my age, about the time we got married. My, how time flies. I guess the things I remember would be calling you long distance to get prescriptions filled when we didn't want to go to the doctor. Learning all the stories about Terry and her role as Madam Queen, being the first child, the grandchild of the bunch. But I guess the biggest memory to me is the one that is the challenge that you and I always had, swimming against each other in your pool, and the humiliating defeats that you always experienced at those challenges. But just wanted to let you know that as soon as you guys get another cement pond built up there in Arkansas, or if you ever do come down here and visit like you threatened all these years, then the challenge is still there, even though you are entering into your 6th decade. That shouldn't prevent us from having a little friendly competition. Happy birthday.
Okay, now Ben wants to sing happy birthday to you. Go ahead,
I
Ben. Go ahead. Go ahead. We just wish we could be there in person to tell you happy birthday, but just wanted you to know that we'll be thinking about you and wish you a very happy birthday on your 60th birthday. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Tom.
Hey, Tom. Happy birthday. You're still uglier and fatter than I am. But anyway, may you live forever and I never die. Happy birthday. Be 68, huh? Take care.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Tom. I really don't know what to say. It's been good knowing you, and I hope you have many more.
Well, Tom, you're going to be 60 years old. You've been in this family a long time. Don't you really feel honored? You've had to put up with us Vaughn girls for a long time, but we wish you happy birthday and many, many more. Love you.
Happy birthday, Tom. It's hard to believe it's been 40 years since I tried to drive that stupid straight shift car of yours to, I guess I went to get Faye in it or someplace. No, I used it while you went to get Faye in my car. And then you used to come back, you and Faye came over to the house and ate dinner with me several times. Anyway, happy birthday. Hope you have many more.
Tom, I can't believe that you're 60 years old.
I can.
But you have been a blessing to me to be a doctor and taking care of me medically. And I just hope you have many, many more birthdays. Happy birthday.
Tommy, on September the 26th, 1942, you made me the happiest person by coming into my life. And as you grew older, you brought more joy. And when you got to be grandpa, because of you, I had lots of joy. 4 more, or 6 more joys now. And you've been so good to me all through my life that I want to say I appreciate you and love you more and more. Happy birthday.
I was just going to say thank you for sending me to church camp all those times, and thanks for helping us out with stuff that we needed. And hope you have a good birthday. Happy birthday. I love you.
Happy birthday. No.
I heard this rumor that you were turning 60. But I told them, whoever told me this rumor, I told him, I said, that can't be right. He would not lie about his age. But you know what? If somebody will lie about their age, they'll lie about anything, I guess. But anyway, whether you had told me that you were barely in your 50s, so I thought it was like 50 something, just a few like 51 or 52 or something like that. But it's not. It's you were barely in your 50s the other way. So happy birthday, Dr. Tom. You're really 60 today.
Well, Tom, I know it's your birthday, and I tell you what, I've appreciated our friendship so much because my dad died a long time ago, and I haven't had any older people to hang around very often. And, you know, as a matter of fact, I just felt like a kid the other day when fishing, and you were teaching me all those things about how to catch fish, and you caught one. And I appreciate it very much, and I can't wait till my next lesson. And besides that, you know, the Social Security Administration has been conducting a full background investigation on you because terrorists have been known to hide their identities, but your mother's been subpoenaed before the church council to see if you're old enough to be a deacon. Because I think you are, and I think that sometimes you do fudge on your age. Not much, and I really want to know where you get your hair color. Happy birthday, Tom.
Okay.
Tom, I just want to wish you a happy birthday. It just doesn't seem like you ought to be that old. I hope I can live to be that old. It seems like it'd be a real milestone here in my life to be able to be 60. Just hope you have a great birthday and wish you good health and continued life.
Hi, Tom. Oreo and I want to wish you a happy birthday. It's all downhill from there. Tom, I want to do you a little tune on your birthday. So first I'm going to say, H is for how old are you? But I'll sing you a song. H is for how you look at Faye. A is for this is not just any day. The P's are for pimento cheese and mayonnaise. The Y is that they're still yucky to me. Okay, so happy birthday, Tom. I hope your day is super special, and I love you and Faye.
Tom, I know that you've learned a lot in your 60 years of life on this earth, and one of the things that I understand is that you've learned a great deal of compassion. I know you had a patient to come in the other day, and you had some bad news to share, and so you told me you had some bad news, and you had some very, very bad news to share. And he was very distraught, and he said, well, give me the bad news first. And he said, well, you've only got about 24 hours to live. And he said, oh, well, what could possibly be worse than that? And he said, well, I've been trying to contact you since yesterday. So I'm glad you figured out exactly how to do that. I know that it's been bothering you that you're getting older. I understand that you and some of your friends the other day began to talk about what you would like for people to say as they pass by your casket. And I know that's been on your mind. And your first friend said, well, I would like for them to say that I've been probably one of the greatest doctors that's ever practiced here in Magnolia. And your second friend said, well, I'd like them to say that I'm probably one of the greatest doctors to practice in Magnolia and probably the greatest family man that's ever worked in Magnolia Hospital. And you stood there for a while, and then you finally said, I'd like for him to say, look, I think he's moving. I don't know how long that's going to last, but it probably will last for a while. But really, we hope that you last for a long while. We really have cherished your friendship and look forward to seeing you each time we do see you. I don't know what kind of party you're going to have or if you're going to have a party, but you have made each day special to us and cared for us, and we're thankful for that. And Gail said I could speak for her too.
Yeah.
So.
Happy 60th birthday, Tom.
Almost in your 50s.
Hi, Tom. I wrote you a special poem. Ode to Tom on the Big 6-0. Many years have come and gone, and Tom, you just keep hanging on. Down life's path you have trod, and only by the grace of God. You have been blessed with family and friends, and oh, we hope and pray this isn't the end. We hope to share many more years with you before poor circulation turns you blue. So as your journey in life goes on, we've just come by to prod you along. Now as you've reached another milestone, man, we're just thankful it's not a tombstone.
Tom, truthfully, we'd like to say happy birthday to you. You've been a good friend for many, many years. We've just enjoyed. I can remember when you and Faye came in my office about 25 years ago and sat down to talk about malpractice. We've been real good friends. We've really enjoyed you, and just think you're only 15 years from retirement.
Happy birthday!
I just want to let you know that I want to wish you happy birthday. I know you're the big 6-0's coming up, but we're gonna let it slide by, because I wouldn't want nobody doing me that way either. And I want to thank you that for 15 years, I sat here 15 years ago and asked for a job, And you and Faye hired me, and we've been through thick and thin, and I'm still here, and you're still here. And I hope we have many more years together, and love you lots. Bye. Happy birthday, Dr. Pullick. I know you're going to be surprised when you get this. It's really been great working with you so far. When you hit that big 6-0, if we need to slow down some, just tell me and we'll do that. Happy birthday. Have a good day.
Dr. Pullick, I never, ever thought that this is what I would be doing when I got in nursing school, but it's a challenge. It's fun. I've learned a lot from you. You just become just about like a second daddy to me. Happy birthday. P.S. Dr. Pullick, I need a raise.
Happy birthday, Tom. Hope you have many more. I would sing, but they told me not to.
Happy birthday, kid. It gets better, believe me.
Happy 60th birthday. 60 used to seem old to me, but it seems younger every day. Hope you enjoy it.
Tom, happy birthday. I'm sorry that you had to turn over the hill. See this right here? This is what you may become if you don't get on the stick. That's a trash bag, Tom. So, come on, get with it, accept it. It's gonna happen. Bye.
Hey, Dr. Pulley, 60 years old? I can't believe it. Remember when I became your patient? What was that, 20, 25 years ago? Boy, things have changed since then. You did my assessment and carried me in your office and set me down, talked to me. Things has really changed in the past 20 years, haven't they? But happy birthday anyway. You've almost caught up with me. Since you turned 60, for a long time you was in your 50s, and here I was 60, and now you're getting closer. You're 62. Have a good birthday. Bye.
Well, Tom, we date back quite a while. We were in college about the same time, but you were older. We were in med school pretty much about the same era, but still you were older. And we've been in church together and raised our girls together, but you were older. And we've been practicing medicine together for several years now. I chose family practice because of I liked OB and children, but I love being around older people too. And you know, you are older. We've even been in a car wreck together, but age wouldn't have made much difference there either. Just want to wish you a happy birthday, number 60, and many more.
Tom, just want to wish you a happy birthday. Hope you have many, many more.
Hi, TA. Happy birthday. When Aunt Faye asked us to do this, I was trying to think of something about you that always stuck in my mind. And there are two nicknames that you've given me, and you still call me quite frequent. You used to call me all the time Joe Wee Wee, always. And Madam Queen Jr., which I don't know why you would call me that, but another memory I have about you that sticks out in my mind is when y'all lived in that house on Chapin Lane. I don't know what the three of us had done, but you had me and Robin and Amanda all lined up at that big round coffee table y'all had in your living room, and you had that big old black hairbrush, looked like this big around, and we all got a spanking. I still know what we did, but we all got a lick off that big old brown hairbrush. So, anyway, happy birthday.
I'm just along for the ride. I don't really have any personal stories or anything like that, but we want to wish you happy birthday. Many more.
Happy birthday, Tommy. No one could ask to have a better brother than you, and I hope you know you're always loved, even though it may not be said all the time. But you've been a very big inspiration in my life, and I love you very much. Have a good birthday.
Tom, when I found out how really old you were, I started thinking that old people really do like poems. So I thought, well, I'll just write a poem about you. So this is how it started. There was a young man from McNeil. Thomas Alvin was his name. Faye Vaughn's heart he stole. and baseball was the family game, and that's as far as I could get. I couldn't get any farther. So then I started thinking about things that old people like when I found out exactly how old you were. And I came across these Q-tips, and they're for old people with really big ears. So I thought you'd like that. And then I found you a candied apple, but I wasn't sure about that. But anyway, I just stuck it in. You can give the grandkids if you can't eat it. But anyway, then I started thinking what you really would like, and that's 60 more years. So that's what I'm wishing you. 60 more years. So happy birthday, Tom.
I don't know, Warren, where you been all these years? From 49 to 60, I guess you just left the country.
Hi, Tom. Well, would you have ever dreamed on your 16th birthday, when you asked me to ride the Ferris wheel with you, that you'd be celebrating your 60th birthday with me? And then when you made a bet with Jerry Brown that you couldn't get a date with John Vaughn's daughter, look what it's cost you. You may have won that bet, but I think it's cost you more than $2 in the long run. But I'm going to make a bet with you now. As long as you don't have gray hair, I'm not going to have gray hair. So don't ever fuss about how many visits I make to see the other Tommy in my life, because I'm not going to have gray hair either. I hope you've had a wonderful birthday. I love you very much, and I hope to celebrate many, many more birthdays with you. Good week. I hope you have many, many more birthdays for us to celebrate together. I love you.